Hey guys, Sci-Fi Aviator here, and welcome to Rambling Aviator. Yes, I decided to give a name to any video where I ramble, and I decided to go with Rambling Aviator, and the game you're seeing on the screen is going to be Turmoil, which is a oil management simulator type of thing, where you just go out, I think this is like right when they find oil, and you're going out and you're trying to get your parcel of land, and you get your oil and you try to sell it for the highest price you can get. And it's a nice, relaxing game. Now, the reason I picked it is because it is relaxing. It's something that I can easily just, have running and can talk pretty much. Because there's plenty of things I need to talk about. Like, for example, where have I been? Why haven't I been recording? Or why haven't I been posting? And the truth is, yes, I've been recording. I have a good number of clips I've recorded. Some of it was just little random bits, but a lot of it was just me playing Overwatch without saying much. There's one video where I did talk, but I probably will just post that video without the actual commentary and probably do either new commentary over it or something. And then of course another issue is that these videos have some music, because I like to play with music in the background, and of course with the whole fair use thing, I'd rather not take the risk of having even just a snippet of some of these songs on there, and all of a sudden have a music label come up and say like, "Hey, you can't use that. It's not fair use," even though it falls under fair use because of the fact that the main focus of the video is not going to be the song, and it's not the full complete song, because a lot of these videos will probably get cut up into little montages and stuff like that. So it's a thing that I worry about. But of course, then there's other aspects. There's the whole anxiety side of things. My anxiety is a very powerful force in my life, unfortunately, and so it has dictated a lot of the things that I do, especially when it comes to YouTube, because and Twitch, because those are things that I really want to pursue. Those are things I really would like to do as kind of like a job, and I haven't been able to really go after it because of my anxiety. Fears of the comment section, fears of no one really want to watch. Am I funny? Am I entertaining? Is this really what you want to do? Did you screw up? All those questions pop up. And, a lot of times, yes, those are normal questions. There's nothing wrong with asking those questions. Problem comes from when you start focusing a little too much on those questions, and then you become gridlocked. That's the issue that I'm having, is that I keep getting gridlocked. Some of it is like, it seems like I have anxiety and then moments of depression that creep in. Sometimes it's just no motivation whatsoever. Other times I get distracted, or the feeling's not there. There's just various number of things that could be the reason why I haven't been posting. Another thing too is that there are the people I've told about my channel. Some of them are older, and of course, here in the South, it's like one of the big things is you always respect the people who are older than you. And so for me, that's kind of a thing too. It's like, oh, I don't want to go around saying cuss words like crazy, and have a video just filled with F-bombs and stuff like that, because, they're, in a way, I do have a specific image that I have tailored for adults. It's not to say that's not the real me, it's just that's just a part of me that I show to adults to show them respect. So that's a factor too. Because you can ask Kevin that there are times where I get really salty in games, and in Overwatch especially, I've been starting to get very salty. McCree and Bastion and Reaper and Tracer. Tracer's starting to get in there. Those are the four characters that really start to aggravate me, even Winston at times. And it fits, though. It makes sense and Genji. And if you play Overwatch, you can probably figure then what class I typically play as. And I'm a sniper. I like to snipe. I don't know, there's something relaxing, for me, there's something relaxing about sniping. It can get stressful once you throw another sniper into the mix. A lot of those sniper battles, for me, I actually get really, freaked out sometimes, just because of how serious, of course, I can take my sniping. And it doesn't help, too, that Overwatch is kind of set up to where there's going to be some latency issues. That doesn't help me, at least, and that's why I've noticed it, and why for me I've been paying attention to the articles that talk about this stuff, and You know, like for me, that's how I've noticed. But either way, like that's something too that it's like I don't want to come off as overly negative, especially of my teammates. It's a game, it's fun, and one thing that I tend to do too on I actually type a lot in the text chat, which is strange. I never did that before, but I've been doing that with Overwatch, and pretty much anyone who gets on the chat and either insults me or insults our team, from like a teammate insults the rest of our team, I tend to go on there and try to calm him down, or try to tell him, like, you know, if you don't like playing with us, then go find another match once the game's over. The thing about Overwatch that's interesting is that Overwatch doesn't show you how many games you've lost. You can determine that. You can see the number of games you've played and the number of games you've won, and then you can subtract that. You know, you can subtract that from the total, and then you figure out, hey, I've lost this many games. But Overwatch doesn't want you to focus on that. You know, that's pretty much like extra work that you would have to do just to find out where, you know, how many losses you have. And so that's something that I've like found appealing about the game. Either way, it's just, you know, there's just like all these other things. In the course of my mind, it's just like, you don't want to seem like a hypocrite. You don't want to be like this, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna, oh crap. No, 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 no. Ah, give me horses. Give me all the horses. All the horses. So, you know, like there's that. There's a lot of things just that follow, you know, in that vein, and it can be frustrating, especially since I also have ADHD, so the mind is already overactive as it is, meaning I can come up with things that, you know, you're just like, where in the world did you think of that, or why did you think of that? You know, that's an extreme, man. That's how my brain works. It's also why I get some pretty crazy big ideas and stuff like that. You guys can actually hold off now. I'm just gonna see if we can try to get as much money as we can, because we need to make money. I think we probably got all of the oil that's here. I doubt he's gonna find anything. I'll put one down just as a precaution, but we might get to leave early from this place as soon as we get a good deal. And those little moles are gonna go looking for stuff. I think this guy's he's gonna reach over, yeah, over the dollar mark, so we'll go for it with him. Might just put a couple more moles, just let them do their little jobs. Because I'm guessing we don't have anything left at this point. Once we've sold all the oil. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and withdraw the land lease and go. Yeah, all that's left was natural gas, which I can't use yet. Let's look at this. No spillage this time. Good. Ooh, right started off strong, and then left kind of picked up towards the end, but then it took a really deep dive. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, so that's the big reason why I haven't been posting, is just because I kind of talk myself out of it, or I say I'm going to record today and I don't record. You know, there's just a lot of factors that come into play with me, at least when it comes to trying to post videos on YouTube. And then of course on Twitch, it's a whole nother thing, because with Twitch, I kind of want to have it to where it actually is set up. My channel's actually set up so that way I can seem professional, try to get more more subscribers, or not subscribers, but more followers, and eventually, you know, apply for a partnership. That's something that I, of course, will want to do. And then, of course, the same can be said for YouTube, is to eventually reach partnership for both of those, so that way I can receive a source of income. And so it's like, I'm not doing these things either just because I want to earn money from it. I'm not looking at these these two as like jobs in the sense of like, I just need the money, because it's not really worth it when you think about it. Just making videos, editing, all like everything that goes into it by yourself, it's really not worth it if you're doing it just for the money. Especially when you look at how things are nowadays, with the way that content ID is being handled, the way that YouTube is kind of, I don't know, it seems like they're sitting on their hands, either because they have to, or because they don't want to, you know, get into the messy legal areas here. Because to be honest, like when you think about it, when it comes to copyright, that is kind of a messy area, because there's a lot of gray in there, which from what I've heard is because of the DMCA from Clinton's era. So, you know, like there's a lot of messy stuff that needs to get cleared up and fixed. But of course, smaller groups, they're not going to want to really get too invested in that. But of course, the big corporations want to take advantage of that, and they want to pretty much bring in as much money and prevent their IPs and their like content from being misused, or in their eyes misused, when in reality it's more of them just trying to make sure that they get the money. Either way, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother spiel. Hence why I'm saying Rambling Aviator. But I do want to push this forward. I do want to become more of a YouTuber. I want to definitely delve into it because it's fun. I enjoy watching videos, and I want to actually contribute. I want to contribute to that. There are, of course, times where I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, oh, I've watched all the videos I can today for all my YouTubers. And for me, I like to keep a small collective group. I don't want to have my subscription feed completely overwhelmed. And so I'm a little bit picky. I am staying away from Native American land. I'm being cautious. That was fast. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna go here. Of course he's gonna start outbidding because he's got more money than anybody. All right, and then we gotta stock our claim a stock for 3% share. It's a 3% share. We'll see. It's not that big of a share. Of course, because he's got money to waste for that. But anyways. But yeah, this is something I do want to keep working on. This is something I want to push forward. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to work on that. I'm going to try to make videos and try to actually do stuff. Like, I don't want to just let that, just let this sit and then my channel just fade away into non-existence, which, it has done a few times. But there's still a way to get back, and that's what I want to do. And I'm going to try to push past these fears, and I'm going to just work on making content, making videos. I've got an idea of what my styles of videos are going to be like. I've been paying attention to other YouTubers, just pretty much just trying to ease myself in. It's less about, I want to rip these guys off. It's more of, how do they do it? Let me see how I can then implement it in my own way. And that's what I want to do. I think I might try to push more for more editing in the videos. For me, I do like a lot of the editing that people tend to do and in their videos, and that's something that I would like to do myself. I mean, heck, I remember that Kevin says that's kind of like one of the things that he likes about some of my video, or like these newer videos that I was doing, is that I had subtitles to where it looked like, he was talking or I was talking, making comments on my own commentary and my own gameplay, and that was entertaining, and that's kind of something I would like to do. And of course, like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, one of the things that I've always loved are like Markiplier's highlights, where of course that's a lot of that, where you have a lot of subtitles and you have images and all that. I like Merc Music and the way that he does that as well, where he takes it though to more an extreme, where he actually has a lot more subtitles, and that's kind of the focus, is the subtitles as well as the images that he uses, either to convey expressions and all that. And that's something that's really appealing to me, and that's something that I always find humorous, and that's kind of something that I would like to expand on and do my own spin on that. So I really would like to do that, and as a result, that means my videos will probably not be super long. I might cut down on doing those full playthroughs like what I tried to do with Firewatch and all those other games, and especially now because like most of my time is being dedicated to playing Overwatch, and it's more towards these games that can be shorter, more condensed. And so that's probably what I'm going to be trying to push for and trying to go for. And it's something that I look forward to doing because I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun in just figuring out how I'm going to do the editing, finding pictures that I want to use. There's certain pictures I already have ideas of what I want to use, and there's certain things that I would like to go for. And so that's what I'm going to go for and try to do. But of course I wanted to make this video first though to explain what's going on, what's been happening on my end. Just a lot of stuff really has been going on my end, real life stuff. Just a lot of things have been going on with family, with friends. Now that I'm no longer a college student, that's another aspect, is being an autonomous adult versus being a somewhat autonomous adult, but still having a path set for you. Now it's my own path, and I have to figure things out while trying to balance debt and more bills and all the responsibilities that comes with being an adult. And so that's just all a process. But of course, I really would like to, work more on this channel. I would like to make it a thing and try to, be positive, try to bring more positivity and happiness in life. We got plenty of negative things, and my goal is not to get rid of the negative entirely, because you have to have positivity and negativity. And my goal is to try to bring more balance to that. To me, it just seems like, there's a lot of negativity and a lot of focus on negativity, and something that just is a part of the internet and is part of the YouTube culture, and it's something that I kind of want to see about, maybe trying to bring a little bit more positivity into it, because we've seen it. You look at it, some YouTubers have managed to create and cultivate really nice and positive and caring fans who are actually going out and trying to make a change in the world. And the same with Twitch, where you can actually find Twitch streamers who have chat that is not completely bonkers and crazy. And it's well moderated, and everyone's being respectful towards each other, and they can have conversation between the streamer and the person talking. And that's something that that is proof that yes, we can make some good, and there is good already out there. And so now it's just a matter of just building more of it, and trying to just balance out the negativity, because there's just plenty of it, and we need to try to counteract it with the positive, and just go from there. And anyways, yeah, so the plan is that I will try to do more videos. If there are any videos that are in this style where I'm just having some gameplay running in the background, and it's more of me just rambling on and on and on, then it'll be Rambling Aviator. Someone called me Aviator one time instead of High Fly. Usually most people call me High Fly when I'm playing in games, but someone called me Aviator, and for some reason that stuck in my head. And so then I was like, I could name my videos where I ramble Rambling Aviator instead of The Rambling Aviator, because then it makes it seem like I'm an actual pilot, which I'm not. I want to be, but I'm not. And I also don't want to change my name. I've had this name forever, this username, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you can enjoy this rambling. And I hope to bring more content out to you guys. I hope to entertain you guys, bring smiles, laughs, whatever, and then of course have fun. That's something I really would like to do. And that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna see if I can, when it comes to Twitch, I'm gonna see if I can, find people to help who can help me along with that process, and maybe getting graphics done, transitions and stuff like that, because that's I already have an idea, and to me and to Kevin, I bring up Kevin a lot. But anyways, it's a really cool idea, and it's something that I would like to pursue, and it would like to be something that I would implement. But anyways, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to try to update this channel a lot more now. I'm going to try, and I'm not going to even give myself a schedule. I'm just going to say, all right, what matters is number of videos at this point. It doesn't matter when, just post videos. And that's what's going to be important. Get used to doing video editing, finding a video editing style that I like and I enjoy, and follow through with that, and just go from there. And then focus on building the channel as I go along. It's going to be a learning process, but it's going to be fun. And just balance, pretty much try to balance. Try to improve myself, try to be more open-minded, try to be more positive, and try to get a better grasp of what's going on in my life. And it'll be a journey, but hopefully it'll be a journey that I can share, and hopefully it'll be a good thing. So, well, I hope you all enjoyed, and I don't know when the next video is going to be. Hopefully it'll be soon. Hopefully we can go forward with this. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. P.S. I will try to fix that outro. I'll figure out a way to make an outro.